Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create MailerCloud contact from LinkedIn lead generation forms. So let's say that you are receiving new leads through LinkedIn lead generation forms, and here you want that every time a new lead is received, then this lead should be added as a contact to a specific list in MailerCloud, which is an email marketing platform. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications, and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be LinkedIn lead generation forms and my action application will be MailerCloud. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software, and you can reach here with the link which is given in the video description. If you are an existing user, you simply have to sign in. And if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to test all these automations. Now, once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side, there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box has appeared. Here you have to name your workflow. So I'm going to name it as Create MailerCloud Contact from LinkedIn Lead Generation Forms. Here I'm going to click on Create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get an automated notification on SMS about the amount debited. Now how does that happen? So that happens with the help of automation, and in such a case your trigger will be the payment gateway and your action application can be any application that is used to send this SMS. Now let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be LinkedIn lead generation forms, and the trigger event here will be new lead generation form response. So this workflow is going to trigger every time a new response is received through these forms. Now here I'm going to click on connect. As we do that, Pabbly Connect wants to connect with LinkedIn lead generation forms account. Now since I'm setting up this connection for the first time, I have selected add new connection, and now I'm going to click on connect with LinkedIn lead generation forms. So as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Why? Because I had already logged into my LinkedIn lead generation forms account. And here you can see that LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect are now connected. And here you can see that the system has automatically selected the account with which we have created this LinkedIn lead ad generation forms account. Now here we have to select the lead form. So you can see that we have created a lot of forms. Let me take you to my LinkedIn lead generation forms account, and here we are going to go to assets. Within assets, we have lead generation forms. Let's go and check the same. So you can see that I have created a lot of forms. Now let's say that I'm related to health industry and I'm receiving new leads, and this here is the form. So healthcare for life, let me show you the same. Here we have the form details. This is the language. Then the offer headline is fill this form to live a healthy life. Then we have offer details. This is optional. Then we have privacy policy URL. So this is a must. So you have to here provide the privacy policy of your company. Then we have privacy policy text. This is again optional. So if you have any text related to privacy policy, you can add it here. Then we have lead details and custom questions. So here I have requested for the first name, last name, email address and phone number. Now if you wish to have more information, you can add more points. Then we have the confirmation. So here once the lead is submitted, so if you wish to send a message like I have written here, thank you for filling the form, so you can add something like that. Landing page URL can come here. Thank you message, call to action button can be added here. And then we have got certain hidden fields as well. So you can add additional fields to your form for tracking purposes. Now once this is done, let's see the preview. So here I'm going to take you to the form, and your form is going to look something like this. So you will have the email address, phone number, first name and last name. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to select the form healthcare for life. As I click on save and send test request, so here you can see we have received the response. The value is 0. Why? Because let's do a test submission now. For this, I'm going to take you back to LinkedIn lead generation forms account. Let's go back here. Now here we are going to go to advertise. Now within advertise, we have got different campaign groups, and within campaign groups we have created campaigns, and within these campaigns we have got different ads. So here the name of the campaign group that I have created is Pabbly Connect. Now if you wish to create a new group, all you have to do is you have to click on this tab create. Now if you wish to create a group, you can click on this. For campaign, here you have to click. So I'm going to go to this group that I have recently created. Now within this campaign group, I have got two campaigns running. One is lead generation, another one is good campaign. Now let's say that I want to work on this campaign which is lead generation. So I'm going to click on this. And here within this campaign, I have got two different ads running. One is take free health test. First session is free. Another one is we offer SEO and digital marketing services to the companies. So here I'm going to go ahead with the first ad, and as I click on this, we are directed to our LinkedIn account. This here is the page, health is wealth, it's written here, and now I'm going to register. Now you can see that we have to fill up this form. The first name and the last name here are static. Why? Because this is just a test account. So when you're going to get a paid account, then you would be able to create a form according to the details that you require, and then all the information can be filled. So here I'm going to add the email address, which is demouser@pabblytudes.com. Now let's say the phone number is +91. Now as I click on submit, so you can see that the form has been submitted. Information has been sent to Pabbly. Let's go back to Pabbly Connect and see if we have received the response. So I'm going to click on save and send test request once again. And as I do that, here we have received the response. The form name is Healthcare for Life. This here is the landing page. Then here we have got the email address of the person. Then here we have got the phone number. And this here is the first name. This here is the last name. So once I have received all this information, I want this person who has just filled up the form to be created as a subscriber in MailerCloud as a new contact. For that, I'm going to click on this action application, and here I'm going to look for MailerCloud. Let's click on this, and the action event here will be to add contact to list. Let's click on this. So now I'm going to click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with MailerCloud account. Let's select add new connection, and now to set up this connection we need the API key. How can you receive this? First, log into your MailerCloud account. Then this here is the hyperlink given. Click on this. And as you do that, here we have reached the API keys page. Here I'm going to create an API key. Let's say the name of the key is demo key. Now I'm going to click on I'm not a robot and generate key. So as I do that, here it is saying that the API key has been generated. This here is the key. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste the same here, click on save to set up this connection. So here we can see that the connection is all set. Next, here we have to enter the name of the list. So let me take you to my MailerCloud account. Now here let's go to audience. Within audience we have got lists, and here you can see I have created different lists. Recently I have created this list. The name is LinkedIn Lead Generation Form Leads. If you wish to create a new list, you just have to click on this tab, create new list, enter the details, and your job is done. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. Here I have to select the list, and here I have selected LinkedIn Lead Generation Forms Leads. Now I need the email address of the person who has just filled up this information. For this, I'm going to click on this. You can see the previous step, and here this is the email address of the person. Now you see this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written the same information manually, then even when my workflow was running in real time and it had received some new response, it wouldn't have taken the new data. Instead, it would have only taken the manually written data. So to avoid this problem, we map the information. Next is the contact type. So here you have active, bounce, abuse, unsubscribe or suppressed. So I'm going to select active. Now let's map the name. So first we have the first name. I'm going to click on this. Let's repeat the process. Here we have the first name. Now the next thing we need is the last name. So again I'm going to take you down, and this here is the last name. Next we need the phone number. So here we have the phone number. Then we have the country, city, state, zip, industry, organization, department, job title, salary, and lead source. So for lead source, I can write LinkedIn lead generation forms because this is going to be static. Now all this information, this is not required, but if you wish to enter the information, you can always do that. You can create a form accordingly. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So this says that our contact must be created now. Let's go and check the same. So I'm going to take you to MailerCloud. Let's go to LinkedIn lead generation form leads. And now here, let's go to contacts. And you can see demo user at pablitudes.com. This particular person has been just added. Let's go and check the same. So here we have the first name of the person, then we have the last name, this here is the phone number, and we have rest of the information. So this means that our integration is a success. Let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to LinkedIn, and here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. So once done, let's quickly register, and let's say the email address is testuser@pablitudes.com, and the phone number here is this. And now I'm going to click on submit, and the form has been submitted. Let's go back to MailerCloud. Here again I'm going to go back, refresh this. Once done, let's go to contacts. Now here you can see we haven't received the information. Why? Because if I take you back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see it is written that this trigger is going to check for new data in 10 minutes, which means that our trigger application is polling based. So this workflow is going to run in every 10 minutes to fetch for new data. So now what we are going to do is we are going to wait for 10 minutes, and then we are going to go back to MailerCloud and check if the integration is a success. So it's been some time. Now I'm going to take you back to MailerCloud, and here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. Let's go to contacts, and you can see test user at pablitudes.com. This user has already been added here. So this means our integration is a success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's understand what we have done. So here our trigger was LinkedIn lead generation forms, where the event was new lead generation forms response. Then our action application was MailerCloud, where the event was to add contact to list. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.